Like every time I do this and do the regular shows where I'm taking requests and whatnot, it always splits my mic volume up between it. And then they're saying, I can't hear you when a song's playing this and that. I'm like, you would think with all this gear, I'd be able to share microphone volume. No. Please, can we go
No,
backwards 10 years to where shit was simple? You plug in a board and you just move the levels up and down, you know?
man.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we got Morgan from Blackwater Drowning hanging out here. I asked where the rest of the band was. She said that they were being bad, so she locked them in the basement, threw them a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and said, you guys cannot come out and play. You guys are not cool enough to talk to Peredy today, so it'll just be Morgan. And of course, all that's lies. You know, I just made all that. All right, so let's start with the basic. All right, first of all, can you guys hear me now? I hope you guys can. It looks like my levels are up. Hopefully, I'm assuming I can. So if anybody has, I guess you can. Okay, cool. If anybody has any questions, please save them towards the end. It seems like every time I do this, people will pop questions and they write to me like, you didn't answer my question. I said wait till the end, motherfucker. All right. Also, there isn't, I have a deflux of viewers right now. I had an enormous amount of people that wrote to me saying they were snowed in without power and everything. So hopefully when I upload this to YouTube, it'll get some traction too and get you guys some new stuff. But we've been playing you guys for quite a while now. People like, they'll put it in the interview. One guy in particular, name is James Menke. He pops it in a lot. Absolutely love what you guys have been doing. And it kind of warms my heart a little bit too to see that somebody from the area is, besides me, I'm starting to feel like a lone wolf. Like I'm the only one still doing this shit. You know, everybody else found different careers. Few of them are preachers now, and they throw Bibles at me just for, you know, whatever. And I mean, it's like, that's cool, but I mean, like, and then here you guys are in North Carolina, and you're still doing it. I'm like, yeah, yes, thank you.
Yep,
oh my God.
still grinding.
And where are you guys based out of now?
Charlotte.
Charlotte? Okay. See, I caught a rumor that you guys were in Salisbury. I was like, no fucking way.
Well, there's two of the members live in Salisbury, so
okay.
There at one point there was three of us that lived in Salisbury, so it just kind of or split between the two. But we say Charlotte because people know Charlotte more.
Exactly. Even when we were from Salisbury, we said we were from Charlotte. No, I'm kidding. We always said Salisbury because none of us lived in Charlotte. In fact, I lived in Lenore. The other guys lived in Salisbury. But yeah, last time I saw you was I'm not even gonna date myself with that year because I don't remember what year it was, but I was in the band Blister and we played with you guys at Tremont. And
man,
what was the name of that band you were in? I keep
Luna's Lament.
Say it again.
Luna's Lament. It was the only other band that I've been in.
Okay, all right. I have told the story so many times. You know, I'm like, you guys, you just don't even know. Like, we thought we were the shit because we got the main stage, and then Morgan gets on stage, and all of a sudden they forget who the fuck we were. You know, like, everybody loves Morgan. In fact, we had this little command in my chat. We hit _wife, and it says so and so is this artist is my new wife. I just played your video. There it was in the chat. They already claimed you as your next wife. Everybody loves Morgan. It's a phrase that we say.
Yay!
So tell me about the transition between Luna's Lament and Blackwater Drowning. Was there a big gap between it? Because I looked, and you guys have been a band for, correct me if I'm wrong, 11, 12 years now?
Yeah, it's gonna be 11 years this year, and then like 10 years actually playing out. We wrote for like a year before we ever played out.
Nice.
But yeah, like with Luna's, it was going along, but I wanted to do more heavy metal stuff like what Blackwater's doing. That was my goal in life, was to be in a heavy metal band, and it was just stylistic differences. I still talk to Kim, we're still friends.
Oh yeah,
so it's good. And then I found Jeremy, who he was in a band called Division Grotesque.
I remember them.
Time.
Did a lot of shows with those guys.
Yeah.
Back in the
day.
You know, dropping your phone is not the best way to keep it working. Yeah, I remember a Vision Grotesque. Man, I haven't heard that name in a long time either. Jeremy too.
Yeah.
That might have been the contact guy from back then, but whew, wow.
Yep, long time ago. And when they broke up, we were chit-chatting online because we were friends, and he's like, if you know anyone looking for a guitar player, let me know. And I'm like, well, I am just myself, so then we started writing, and the rest is history.
There you go. You know what? Now I kind of wish he was here because I didn't realize that you had somebody from that band in your new band.
Yeah, I actually got two because Ron, the lead guitar player, was in a Vision Grotesque.
Really?
Too. He was
what?
a baby then.
So he was a baby.
Yeah.
So what about the drummer? Was he in a former local band around here?
He was in a band called Arborlee before. He's actually Ron's younger brother.
Okay, dude, that dude's a beast, man.
Yeah, he's great.
Oh my God, we were just jamming that, and I'm like, all these drummers make me feel so crappy. It's like, I have this enormous drum set, and I don't have the talent to back it up. You know, it's like, oh my God. I mean, the dude's just fucking beast mode all the way, man. I'm like, but see, I tend to lean towards like paying attention. I play everything in my own music, but I've been a drummer since I was a kid, so I automatically go right there, you know. And he's impressive as hell. So please relay that to me for me. You know, you can even tell him I blew him a kiss if you want, but it's not real.
Just catch it.
Yeah, just catch it. You know, I'm not. I'm kidding. Now I'm gonna catch some hate over that shit. I know it. So that's all. So you guys, you stayed in North Carolina, but as your foundation. Have you had now? And the reason I'm asking this is because I've been hearing different bands saying that they've been getting different kinds of offers to move their base to a different city and state altogether, even though they're still here. Like, for example, I'm in Salisbury, and I haven't gotten this one yet. But hey, listen, I'll give you this deal if you're from Hollywood, California. Have you had that kind of interaction yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Haven't anything like that so far.
If you do ever get that, tell them to fuck off. It sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
It never works out right. So you said that you started forming Blackwater Drowning. So obviously you're the founder of this, and you already stated that you wanted to get into like heavier stuff. What was there like anything that you were constantly listening to during Luna's Lament that made you like what drove you to that? I want to do this heavier. I want to do this harder.
Well, like when I first started getting into metal and like kind of what taught me to do like the extreme vocals was listening to Arch Enemy at the time with Angela, and then that just opened up a whole new world for me, and I always wanted to go more like that especially like that Swedish melodic death metal is really close to me, and Blackwater, obviously we do that that kind of style. But I love the combination of the melody and some softness with the brutality as well and breakdowns, and that just really resonates for me.
Well, and it works for you. It's like taking the basics of new metal and putting it with death metal. You know, it's like
exactly.
It's a hybrid kind of thing, and I love it. I've tried it myself. I suck at it, so I don't do that. I try though, but that vocal thing, you know, you've always had skills as a vocalist. I mean, there's never been a point where anything you did sucked. But this, it sounds like it's like right in your element. Like this is your happy place, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And this, you know, over time as an artist, you kind of hone your niche and figure out what it is that you do best and what resonates the most with you. And we just recorded an album actually that is not released yet. We just did a music video for it a couple weeks ago. We got real bloody. It was a good time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That'll be out sometime this year.
Well, I feel you. I'm in the same boat. It'd be in January. Wait, no. March. No, wait. I don't know. Sometime.
I'm not gonna say a date or even a season because I don't know with our
2025
and shopping it around, and we don't know exactly what's happening yet. We still have like 3 more music videos to film for it as well.
There you go. Well, I'm pretty sure that as soon as they hit YouTube, they will be in my queue. You know, without question. You know, I would love to see you guys meet up with Tom Flynn. Do you know who he is?
The name's familiar.
He does a lot of the he started doing a lot of indie band music videos. Now he's doing a lot of big name, you know, but Motionless in White and stuff like that. He's a buddy. I interviewed him a couple times, but man, I mean, just that last video I saw, I was kind of popping in the back of my head. Oh, man, can you imagine what Tom Flynn would do with this fucking thing?
Yeah.
I think I just think you guys, because it's not just your music. You guys also have a look, you know, a very, very marketable look. And you know, I'm sure you've been told that for years anyway, but all of you guys
It's
do
intentional.
collectively as the band. You know, and I just went fuzzy. There we go. Yeah, you said after you know so many years of being a musician, you find your niche or however you know you want to say it. You know, mine so far has been eating an enormous amount of Cheetos at one time, but
And me too.
dude, Cheetos are the shit, man. You know,
Yes.
but I gotta tell you, I'm a little bummed out. The last time I got some Cheetos, which I'm not even supposed to eat because of diabetes and shit like that, but I will eat the fuck out of those things. But I got so sad because I opened up and you know it's been a while since I had them, and I remember getting the cheesy fingers and all that. You know, I dove into this bag and there was like hardly any cheese on it. I was like,
What the fuck?
I know, right? I was like, who do I have to sue over this shit? Because your name says Cheetos, hence the word cheese. Where's the
Yeah,
fucking
like
cheese?
I'm ready for the cheesy fingers. I want my
Exactly.
fingers to be orange.
The cheesy fingers are half the experience. You know?
Absolutely.
Damn it. It's like Olive Garden. You go to Olive Garden. The name is Olive Garden. You go there, you get a salad. There's one fucking olive on top.
Some bullshit.
I'm telling you. Morgan, me and you got to go out to eat to Olive Garden with a bag of Cheetos and raise all kind of hell. Maybe we can...
I want more olives. I demand olives.
Yeah, demand olives and cheese, man. Cheetos, you know, maybe we can even make a song and rock it out in Olive Garden, get arrested. It could be the thing that put us both on the map.
It could be.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to sing.
Morgan and Peredy raise hell at Olive Garden over Cheetos and olives. All right, anyways, so this upcoming album, and anything you can't say, you can just say, I can't say that. I'll totally respect that. Is there a new kind of theme that's coming into? You already said the bloody thing. Are you guys moving into the horror film kind of sound with it to match that, or is there any new? I don't. Is there any new like genre influx that's coming to you guys?
Well, we definitely brought in a lot of orchestration in this one. A lot of songs have pretty intense orchestration that I'm pretty excited about. It adds like a whole new element of just epicness to it.
Epicness. I don't know if that's a word, but it should be.
I think it's a word. Epic elements.
There you go.
That's better. That's better grammatically.
Yeah, there you well, fuck grammar. Anyway, go ahead.
But like that's probably the biggest thing for this. Then stylistically, it's just a further evolution of and like polishing of what we've already done. I feel like that's been our theme with all of these albums is every time we try to do a better version of what we did before, like just tighter arrangements, better, more effective and impactful breakdowns and choruses and stuff like that.
Okay, so like there weren't any kind of like horror films or anything like that brought in to like, you know, say, okay, let's do a Freddy Krueger type album or anything like that?
Not so much that, although we did have initially a theme of like folk tales, so like La Llorona, like a giantess, and like trying to think of different subject matter other than just being mad, you know. It's hard when you're like you're trying to write about something else other than just feelings, you know.
Right. Well, you know, and that seems to be like an escalated thing these days. It drives me nuts personally. But what was the name of that bar in Charlotte? That it was a small place and they had badass salads and food there.
Oh man,
it was a long time ago.
Like Fat Burrito, maybe.
The what?
Fat Burrito, maybe.
No. This is the days back when Defy was a thing and all that.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, man. I can't remember the name of it, but I remember we got done with our set and that guy that was making food, he was making subs, and he said, "Why are the singers always so angry?" I said, "It's heavy metal, man." You know.
It's like it just sounds angry. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're angry.
I could have been singing about daisies and daffodils and it'd make it sound angry. It doesn't mean that, you know. So with this album coming up, can you give us the title of it? Like how many tracks are on it?
There are 10 tracks, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
There's 10 tracks, and the name of it is Obscure Sorrows currently.
Obscure Sorrows.
Yeah.
That also sounds like a really cool name of a band.
I thought so too.
I'm going to have to get an alter ego. I will make a band called Obscure. No, I'm not going to do that.
I mean, you could. It's not like it's copyrighted or anything.
I could. Well, I already have an alter ego named Jeb, and he does like comical shit. You know, he puts on a funny voice and shit like that. So if I did another alter ego, I would just be tripling my workload, and I don't want to do that.
That's a lot.
I'm too old. I'm too old now.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No. I mean, if somebody does have time for it, they're more than welcome to come and take it off my plate. But you know. So you said you don't have any kind of release date yet. Do you have like a projection of when you're wanting to?
I'm hoping by summer.
By summertime? Okay.
Yeah.
In North Carolina, that could be, anywhere between January and October.
Right. It's a wide range.
Yeah, even in our winters, we go through all 4 seasons every day. It's like
seriously, like we had snow on the ground last night. Today it's like not even that cold.
Did you guys get snow?
A little bit. It wasn't much.
We got like a few flakes, and then the rest has been sleet and slush. It's like great.
It's some bullshit because I was getting excited about, like, I think it was about 3:00. We had like good snow coming down, and it was starting to cover things, and then it changed to sleet and just fucked it all up.
That's what we had. And I'm like, why? I mean, what is
can I just not have some, like, a couple inches of nice, pretty snow for a little bit, so I can walk in it and disturb the fresh snow?
do you still make snow angels?
Yes.
That's adorable.
Well, you don't get many opportunities to here, so I gotta take advantage of it when I can.
You can make a slush angel. You might get a little soggy, but
That sounds gross. Like so Ron lives right around the corner from me here, so we like see each other all the time, and he was planning on like oiling up some tubes, and we were gonna go like sledding in my neighborhood and
oiling up tubes.
Yep.
That's the name of the next OnlyFans page right there.
That'll be a good one.
Oh, and next, Morgan's next death metal band, Oily Tubes.
Oily Tubes. It'll be a working title for some song eventually, I'm sure.
Yeah, Oily Tubes with a hit single, "Fuck the Cheeseless Cheetos." Anyways, so let's go back to the beginning. What brought Morgan into the music world? Like, I know you were born at a very early age, so directly after that, when did you start?
It was pretty young. My parents were in theater and performers themselves, and so were my grandparents on my dad's side. So I kind of come by it honest, I guess. So I've been singing since I was a little kid, like in choirs and stuff, and I was always going to be in a band. I remember my siblings and I were gonna have a band together, and
like the Jackson 5.
Yeah, kind of like that that idea. And my sister's now a music teacher, so
awesome.
Yeah, still keeping it going.
Right.
But then I discovered metal, and I'm like, I want to do that. And I was probably about in my teens, I think.
What was the metal band that put that fire in you to do metal?
Actually, and I know they're not super metal anymore, but at the time, like, it was very heavy because I hadn't been exposed to a lot of that. I was like very theater and classic rock and that kind of stuff. But Flyleaf, hearing the song "I'm So Sick," and I was like, a girl did that, I want to do that. Yeah.
I mean, when that popped out, I think everybody wore it out. Flyleaf is badass, man. I mean, oh god, I'll never forget when she belted up. She's got to be the original chick screamer. I mean,
she's up there for sure. Like, at least, especially like for mainstream stuff. Like, she was, I feel like, most people's first introduction to a girl doing that in a mainstream way. I know Arch Enemies was around for a lot longer.
Really?
Yeah, I think they started like in the 90s or some shit.
No shit.
They've been around for a long time.
I didn't get introduced to Arch Enemy until I started doing this show like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And the singer, what's her name? Alyssa White Glues or something like that.
Yeah, and she's the third singer, actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
She's my number one future ex-wife. In fact, I always say she doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to change her name. It's going to be Mrs. Peredy, I swear to God.
It's going to happen.
Man, her and Tatiana, forget about it. But I think that you're in, and I mean this in all honesty, I think you're right up there in the ranks of them. From what I've heard. It's killer shit. It's killer shit. And one of these days, after I get done with these 15 songs plus the 4 collabs plus this and plus that, I'm probably gonna hit you up and be like, let's do a song. Come on, let's do this shit. Because I would love to have your skills on a track. I mean, I would just be like, fuck yeah, oh, this is gonna be amazing, you know. So
yeah,
I'll definitely hit you.
I love doing guest spots and stuff, so I'm totally down.
Sweet, hell yeah, hell yeah. And incidentally, I do most of this shit right here where I'm at. I got a little. I'm gonna start helping Jamie King out with some recordings too after I get done with all this crap. So,
old Jamie King.
Yeah, man, he does all my stuff. Always has, always will. I mean, even if there's like somebody that said I'll do it for free, I'm like, nah, I gotta stick with my guy. You know.
Once you like find someone that you vibe with that kind of stuff, you gotta stick with them.
It's like a hairstylist, you know.
Yeah.
Once you get one, then you stick with them until they get old and buzz your head accidentally, and you know.
You're like, okay, maybe it's time to move on.
Yeah, it's time to retire, lady. My mom was a hairstylist forever, and I always joke with her about that. I'm like, did you buzz anybody's hair off yet? And her favorite thing was she decided she was time for her to retire when she snapped back at a snotty customer that came in, and she was like, held the picture up and said, I think it was like Beyonce or something, and said, I want you to make me look like this. And my mom said, you want your hair like that? She said, make me look like this. And she's shaking the picture. My mom said, I'm a beautician, not a magician, all right? And
that lady got a response to that, though. Like,
I mean, what the hell do you want? You know, like, I'm sorry, lady, but all the hair work in the world is not going to make you look like Beyonce. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah. So you can put all the inspiration pictures you want, but it's not going to matter.
It's not going to matter. And for the ladies, do you sometimes the ladies that I interview like to, well, I'll ask anyway whether they want to or not. Like Madeline, I think when I interviewed her, do you have any great makeup tips that you want to give for the ladies before they do a music video?
Make sure that you use primer and do a setting spray so it doesn't reflect back in the camera too bad. Don't use translucent powders because the flash is brutal. It'll make you look funny.
And you look flat.
It'll make you look funny, like it'll make your face look pale.
Yeah.
And wear fake lashes. It makes a big difference in camera. Wear some kind of lipstick because it makes a big difference in camera. And do some contouring because the lights are going to wash you out. So you may look like a clown in real life, but it'll look good on camera.
these goofballs, I know they're gonna ask me later what kind of lipstick I'm gonna wear on the next video. Now that you said that,
even dudes can benefit from it.
Well, I rock the guy liner for music videos. But just that, and they've been after me to wear a skirt for some reason. It's very strange. I don't know. I really don't know why. Anyways, yeah, the makeup. I remember Ashley that did my makeup for one of them. She was drunk as shit, and I was like, oh my god. And she kept saying, I don't get it. It's all about the blend. You gotta blend. I'm like, just get it done, damn. You know, I'm not one of those guys. I'm a manly man kind of guy where I'm like, don't touch me with your fucking. I don't want it. You know. But I sat there and went through it, and like 2 hours later, she had me like, I look like a fucking China doll, and I was like, this is not happening. It's not happening. Anyway, so there you go, ladies. There's for that. Let's go ahead and open up some questions real quick here. And then while we're waiting for if any of those come in, here's for the comical one. Who would win a fight? I always love this one. Jessica Rabbit or the Tasmanian Devil?
Ooh.
Oh, it's a 2-part question. You got to say why.
Okay. So, I mean, I got to go with the Tasmanian Devil because I just don't see how Jessica Rabbit, she's never shown like any martial arts capabilities that I remember from anything. So, but, I mean, I guess.
Yeah, but see, it's always those chicks that seem like they're just gorgeous and kind of, you know, all of a sudden a freak breaks out and they're like, wah! You know, they turn an instant ninja and that's it, it's game over.
It is very possible. I mean, she is like a lounge and nightclub singer, and you probably got to have hands for that.
Oh shit. Well, Prozer says good to see you, Morgan. We're probably not going to get a lot of traction here. Like I said, everybody's hit me up, Sanders Snowden, powers out, whatever. I'm like, of course, when I do an interview. And same thing happened when I interviewed Kelly Garney from Quiet Riot, which that was my breaking thing. I was like, that was the first cassette I listened to that made me want to get into rock, and I was like, I don't know, 10, something like that. Before that, it was breakdancing shit. But whenever he said he would do an interview, I lost my shit. I turned instant fanboy. And of course, that day it was like 5 people came, and I was like, this can't be happening. I mean,
you're like, come on, man.
Honest to God,
The day of all the days.
that's the life of Peredy. I'm telling you.
It'd be like that.
I'm telling you. All right, so tell us what is coming up. The floor is yours. Let's promote you guys. Tell us anything that you might want to tell that I missed with not giving a question for it. And what's coming up for you guys other than the albums coming up? What kind of shows? Oh, I know. Now it came to me. Favorite venue to play that you've ever played with any band, and this is 2 things, because the favorite venue may not always be the favorite show. So what was your favorite performance you ever did and why? And what is your favorite venue you ever played and why?
So favorite performance was when we opened for Ginger in South Carolina.
What?
Yeah, it was a sold out. Wild. It was like 2017, maybe 2018. And so they were like just on the rise. It was so good. It was sold out. It was like 1,000 capacity, and it was so packed in there, and it was so hot. Ginger was amazing. They were playing with the Browning and Sumo Psycho, which we played with Sumo Psycho several times before that at Ground Zero. And
no shit.
Yeah,
I love me some Sumo Psycho, man. We play them a lot too. Well, we used to.
Yeah, they're really cool people. They're really sweet.
Nice.
And everyone from Ginger was also super cool. We got to hang out with them after. Their security was wild because of Tati, blowing up with all the Ginger stuff. Like, she was getting death threats on that tour and shit.
Oh, well, I imagine.
Which is apparently a really common thing, but their security was pretty aggro at first, and then once they realized that we were cool, they're like, all right, you're fine.
Right?
Like, fair. I get it.
I'm so jealous right now. I really am. I mean,
yeah, that was a great show.
I would not be able to do a show with Ginger though, because the entire time I'd be like staring up, going, Tatiana, I love you. I love you.
She's tiny too. And so quiet, just very, very mellow.
Until she holds a microphone.
Yeah, and then she puts everything out there for that, and I really love that.
And where was that show at? Was it the Milestone?
It's a venue that's no longer there. It was in Greenville, South Carolina. This place called the Firmament, and it was a really cool venue, very well set up. And I don't exactly know why they folded, but it's been several years now.
Sounds familiar. Firmament, is that what you said?
Yeah, I think it folded like before COVID.
Yeah, I don't. There was a passing with one of my old bands with that, because it sounds very familiar. I just can't put my finger on why.
It's very possible. It wasn't around for very long.
Right. Well, there's a lot of those. Came in. God, how many times you play a gig at a place that was only open for like 6 months? It's like.
Yeah, and you're like, oh wow, this place could be really cool, and then it goes away, and you're like, well, shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, if I'm gonna go through all the shit of opening a bar, I'm gonna keep it open longer than 6 months, even if I'm broke at it.
Like. Then you gotta go through it sometimes until it takes off. As far as favorite venues, though, probably Fillmore Underground and the Fillmore itself. Like, everyone, like, I can talk shit about Live Nation all day, but they know how to, like, support a band.
They got like their perks,
Yeah, everything was so organized, and they had stagehands, and it was very, very professional. You had an actual green room. They had beers back there. You could chill. It was so nice. And then that was one of those during a Queen City Metal Fest too. And we had like 700 people in there for an all local show, which was great.
The Fillmore is fucking badass, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, unlike I've never been in the green room there, but unlike Ziggy, I got mad respect for Ziggy's, much love for him, but their green room was like a closet. I don't know I know you guys played there with Luna's Lament, have you not?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, oh yeah, I remember Crow. We got a green room back there. You go in there, it's like, all right, so is there like a drape or something you're gonna put up to hide me in this bitch, or I mean, what the fuck is this? You know?
Yeah, it's like, what's up with this?
Yeah, you could get like 4 chairs and a tiny little space in the middle, like everybody can put like a bottle of beer on the floor or something, you know.
Yeah.
And they literally painted it green too. That's what kind of cracked me up, you know. It's like, you know, green room doesn't have to be green, right? You know,
right. It's just like a term.
Right.
I think the weirdest green room I have been in was this place in Tennessee. It was Sevierville, Tennessee. I wasn't playing the show. I was just along for the ride. And their little green room was like this. Literally, it had to have been a closet that they converted on one side of the stage. So you had to go out of that. After you got out of that room, you were just like in the venue. It wasn't like behind a stage or anything. And they had like all these special filters inside, so you could like smoke while you're in there, and it wasn't supposed to smell. And they're like, "Look at this," and we're like, "Cool."
Yeah, next thing you know, it's a cloud, and
right. It was just weird, and that place was strange too, and there was so much drama that night. It was hilarious.
Man, it's like, you know, that it cracks me up seeing these younger bands will be posted up saying, you know, this shit talking, this and that. They act like this is a new thing. It's like, you kids just don't even know.
It's been going on since the dawn of time, man.
I mean, like, you know, if I could, I just don't even comment on half of them unless I've got like a buzz myself. I'm like, what the fuck, man? You guys would not have survived 20 years ago when we were all doing this shit, man.
Right? Like, man, hell, I wouldn't survive. Like doing some of the shit that I remember doing in early years.
I'm too old for it now, but God, but I mean, you know, it's like these. I mean, I'm not trashing any young bands. I think it's great they're coming out, but sometimes I see their posts and I'm just like, oh, you don't even understand how good you got it, you know?
Like, oh, my sweet summer child.
Right.
If only you knew. I remember we played in Luna's Lament. We played Skatopia up in Ohio. I don't know if you've heard of it. There's a documentary on it. It's called 88 Acres of Mayhem, and that is fucking accurate. So we pull up, and you're playing in this 100-year-old barn that has the skate bowl in the middle of it. So you have to like wheel all your stuff around the bowl.
Oh, Jesus.
Not, you know, drop it in there while people are skating in the bowl as well. We had to almost fist fight some people to play at 3:00 in the morning, and
no,
it was wild. There was no like set times or anything. You just kind of negotiated with the bands around, and we weren't told that. And we just roll up.
Wait. There was no structure. You just had to get up with the other bands. When do you want to play?
Exactly. And we were like, so we get done, and we had a decent set for it being, you know, 3:00 in the morning, and we get done, pack all of our shit down the stairs. So we had to haul all of our stuff up 2 flights of rickety ass wooden stairs with no lights. And then we get everything packed up. There's a potbelly pig running around, humping everybody's legs.
No.
And people are shooting off Roman candles. They're selling weed downstairs with the burgers, like with megaphones. They're going around selling Molly. It was wild.
You should have made a whole music video out of that night.
If I had known it was going to be like that.
I mean, for real, man. You know, but back then the cell phone quality wasn't all that great, but I mean,
yeah, it was a whole different world in there, and it's seriously like its own thing. It's really cool if you know what you're going into, and we did not. We were just like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Finally got our tent set up at like 6:00 in the morning as the sun's coming up.
Right.
And they're shooting off fireworks.
About the time it's time to get up, you know.
Yeah.
We got the tent up. Let's get some coffee, you know.
It was so wild. Someone like blew his hand off with a firework.
That I don't. I've been to a few We've done some gigs like after party shows, you know, like somebody's house. Hey, come jamming out. You know, we're all drunk. Sure, we'll rock out, you guys. Somebody, we're gonna take someone to the hospital. They lost a finger, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me. I don't know how much time you spent in Salisbury, but there's I don't even know if they're around still. There's a bar that you had to go up the stairs in the back to play upstairs in there too. But when they told us that, we thought it was going to be indoors. You literally had to bring your gear up the outside fire escape, like, and we were like, "It's got to be the shoddiest shit I've ever seen." You know, and I'm like, "So what? Everybody that wants to hear us has to go up?" Oh no, they got an indoor stairway for that. I'm like, but the band can't use it, you know. Anyway,
right. There's a place like that in Statesville too, where you remember Marty's in Statesville?
Kind of. Was it something else before Marty? Or
I think it was always Marty's as
okay,
far as venues that go, but it used to be they would have um this little space
they had
cleared
a
out
little
in front of
elevator.
the double door. They had an elevator,
Yeah,
but you
yeah,
couldn't use the elevator.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I played there. Yeah, it was.
yeah, because
God, that
originally
was.
you played downstairs, and it was just like in front of some doors. And then they had a big upstairs with a stage and everything. And I don't know if maybe at some point they had shows there, and then they just stopped doing it,
I'm
and it
pretty
became
sure we
a
went
village.
upstairs. The elevator didn't work though, and
Yeah,
yeah, and
yeah. So
it was a pain in
you
the ass.
probably did upstairs at some point. And well, they eventually opened the upstairs back up again and had a few shows, but you had to load everything up a fire escape on the outside. It was like all these metal steps. So if they were wet, like woo, you had to be careful.
I don't remember loading this stuff up there. I do remember that. I remember the elevator not working. We were hitting the button, and that bartender was like almost close to it. Was just laughing like hell at us. So we're like, "What's so funny?" You know, we're like you couldn't have just said, "Hey guys, the elevator doesn't work." You're just gonna let us sit
Right?
there doing this over and over again, you know? But yeah, no, I remember that was God, man. That was like before Bliss. That was Jesus. That was in the same days as early. I was trying to remember the other one. God, it's on the tip of my tongue. That place where they sold the subs and the salads and shit. Anyway, all right. So I could go down memory lane all damn day long with you. Clearly, you know.
Good times.
And those of you that are watching, we're both North Carolina artists. That's why I naturally just want to kind of deep dive into the NC scene. But I think right now, me and you, except Bob. Bob, he's in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Hi, Bob.
Hey, Bob. And Proster said, good to see you, Morgan, as well. Nobody came up with any. Oh, you're going to hit the road with your 12-string acoustic? I would wait till spring, bro. You know, backpacking with a 12-string sounds like a lot of fun, but I'm not doing this fucking weather. Hell
Oh,
no.
that's cool though. 12-string acoustic.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't have on my wall. I've got a series of guitars, but I don't have a 12-string, and I want one. All right, so let's get down to giving you the floor on this, and I'm gonna go back to playing some music, and also go ahead and give me a title of one of your music videos you want me to feature right after this interview.
All right. Snake Juice is my favorite
Snake
personally.
Juice, got it. I've already got it in the tab up there, so cool.
Hell yeah.
All right, so the floor is yours. Anything you want to promote, tell anybody about, links, websites, OnlyFans pages, anything you want to throw out there for these people.
Man, we've thought about starting an OnlyFans for the band, but actually it just be like backstage stuff
That
and
would
like
be
behind
fucking
the scenes thing.
hilarious, man.
Just like, oh, you thought it was gonna be
Yeah.
naughty stuff, but it's actually a whole bunch of dorky shit.
Dude, and you should like totally put one of your hot band pictures on there where you're looking all, you know, Morgan-y,
Right.
you know, like that,
Yeah.
that classic hot Morgan thing, you know, all like slow,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, and then they get there and it's like playing. See how many haters you get, you know. The fuck, I thought we were gonna see a naked Morgan. What the hell is this shit?
Nope.
You know. Sorry guys,
Ah,
not even any
you
feet
thought-
pics. All right,
No
go
feet
ahead.
for you. But yeah, we have a couple shows coming up. We're playing February 8th in Asheville, and then February 22nd we are back in Charlotte at the Milestone, which we haven't played. It'll be almost a year at that point since we played Milestone last, which I'm so happy to be returning. It's going to be a great show. We've got some awesome locals on there, including one of my friends' new bands called Death Bloom. That's blowing up right now.
Okay.
They're excellent.
Death Bloom.
Definitely check them out. Yeah, Death Bloom. It's one word. They just had a music video
Okay.
released too. So
You guys hear that? Those of you in the chat, go put that in my queue. Have you ever seen Billy Thor or Valentor? Bob wants to know.
have I ever seen what?
Valentor or Billy Thor?
I have not.
Valentor.
Valiant Thor.
Yeah.
I've heard of them. I've never seen them. I am terrible about getting out to shows. I'm such an introvert. So like I have to like work myself up to going out. Otherwise I'm just gonna sit on my couch or maybe occasionally go out to the bar and play pool.
I feel you. Same here. It's just after so many years, it's like you guys kick
It's
ass
hard.
tonight. I would be there if I could, but I can't because my legs don't want to. You know.
Exactly. Like I feel bad because I want to support people more, but the anxiety. It was
Yeah.
like going to shows that I'm not playing and not having like a merch booth to retreat to or a green room or something.
Thank you. Yeah.
Like I'm so spoiled.
I know it. I know it. Well, we put in our time. I think we're allowed to be spoiled. You know, we've been in
Yeah.
this for a hot minute now. You know, it's like, look, guys. You know, I wish you all the luck in the world. Like even a friend of mine's band that I just left, Scattered Souls. I was formed that, and I decided to part ways with them. But they were like, "Hey, man, we're gonna play in March." And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I want to be there." And at the same time, I'm thinking, I'm probably not gonna make it. You know, but. And these guys are gonna watch this. They're gonna be like, "So you're not coming?" I'm gonna be like, "No, I'm totally coming, man. I'm totally."
Like
Anyway,
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. All right. So anyway, I totally like took over your floor time. Go ahead.
Oh, you're good.
Links and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so we just have our website, blackwaterdrowning.com. It has links to everything that we do. We're going to be updating our merch store soon with some new designs, which we haven't had in quite a while. We're gonna keep an eye out for like new album stuff. We're probably going to be doing limited runs. Definitely going to be doing limited runs of some merch, and we might even do vinyl since this year will be the 10-year anniversary of our first album, which is wild. I think it's about the 10 years. Jesus.
I feel you. You know what? Just don't think about it.
So we're thinking about doing a limited collection of all of our albums on vinyl as a set, and
the greatest hits.
Yeah, like our entire collection on vinyl. Redo everything for like new mastering for vinyl, and that'll include the new album as well.
Nice.
So keep an eye out for that. There'll be some exclusives, and just trying to do some more cool shit.
More cool shit. There you go. There's the What are you gonna do next? Cool shit. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, that's all you need to worry about.
That's all you need to know. It's just cool shit. Vinyl is making a huge comeback. I've looked into it for mine. I'm working on my 11th solo album now, and you know I keep seeing the vinyl thing. I looked up and I'm like, yeah, right. You gotta be like a millionaire to do this shit. God Almighty, it's too much.
I think like before COVID, I was looking into getting vinyl pressed for Blackwater stuff, and I found a place that would do even like one-offs for like it was like maybe $30 a vinyl, which was wild. I'm sure it's not that price anymore.
What, $30 a piece? Oh, you mean like
they would do like one-offs,
print on demand kind of thing?
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was an actual shop. It was an actual shop. They just didn't have a minimum, which was nice.
Yeah.
So I have to find them again.
Yeah, if you do, please send me that info. Because I love the print on demand, so I hate having a supply of shit and having to mail it and all that. It's like, you know, you don't make as much money off each one, but I'm just like, I don't make much now anyway, you know?
Yeah.
So
I will earn a little bit less for the convenience. That's what we do for all of our online merch store. It's all on demand type thing. And we will get like test runs to make sure that it looks right in person before we put it out there.
I love that, dude. Do you mind like saying who you? I'll say mine. Do you know who do you guys go through for that?
We do Printful.
That's who I just started with. They sent me a free one, the first one.
Yeah.
Because I was through Teespring. They suck. You know.
Yeah, they're so bad.
Oh my God. Long story short, I ended up reporting them to the Better Business Bureau because they like robbed me blind and would not do anything about it. But
that is wild.
Yeah, so I tried them and I did this whole bloody mess kind of shirt thing I did, and they sent me a free one. I'm like, the print was badass, and they sent me a free one. I'm like, you guys, I'm sold. I'm with you guys.
Yeah, they're great. And like as long as you prep your files correctly, because if you have like extra black background, sometimes it comes out funky. But as long as they're prepped correctly, we've had great success with them.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, Morgan, this has been a blast. Is there anything else you want to throw out there before we end this?
Stay safe out there. Wear a condom. Don't do dumb shit.
Don't do drugs. Stay in school.
Exactly.
Or if you stay in school and do drugs, don't, you know, whatever.
I mean, you can do both. Just be responsible.
Exactly. You do your crack responsibly. Anyway, so hang tight. After I end this, I'm going to pop back on and just say, hey, thanks, goodbye, you know, all that kind of stuff. And everybody watching, I do have it recorded. I will put this up on YouTube, and Morgan, I will send you the link after I do that.
Awesome.
And then we can share it out there, and maybe 4 or 5 people will watch it. Who knows?
Hell yeah.
All right. All right, Morgan, thank you so much. And y'all, for my show, hang tight. I'll be back in 5 minutes or less, and we'll rock out the rest of that queue to play your requests right here on the Peredy Party Show.